And those who don't have money, they think that by having money or a lot of money, they can find happiness. But they forget that the love of money can lead them to betrayal. In the Bible, we have an excellent example of Dalilah. A woman was living to the torrent valley of Sorek. She's really a good example of how a betrayal can lead someone, or I'm sorry, how a love of money can lead someone to betray somebody. I would like if you can take your Bible and read with me together in the book of Judges, chapter 16, verse 4 to 6 and 15 to 18. Judge 16, 4 to 6. I read this one. After that, he fell in love with a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Dalilah. So the lords of the Philistines approached her and said, "Trick him and find out what gives him such great strength, and how we can overpower him and tie him and subdue him. For this we will each give you 1,100 silver pieces." Dalilah said to Samson, "Please tell me where your great power comes from and what can be used to tie you and subdue you." Here, Samson is a strong man with a divine power given by Jehovah. And then the Philistine lords are looking for him, how to tie him, how to subdue him. So they went to look for someone that Samson was in love with, and that was Dalilah. So they approached him with what? Money. They just give him money. They suggest to give him money so he can betray someone. And every time he was asking Samson about the power, where your strength is coming from, where are you taking this strength? Samson was lying because just as all men say, "I love you, baby, I want you," every time. But then Delilah kept asking the same question. Let's read verse 15. She said, "How can you say I love you when your heart is not with me? These 3 times you have fooled me and have not told me the source of your great power." Because day after day she kept nagging him and pressuring him. He was weary to the point of dying. So he finally opened his heart to her, saying, "A razor has never touched my head, because I'm a Nazarite of God from birth. If I'm shaved, my power will leave me, and I will grow weak and become like all other men." Listen to verse 18. When Delilah saw that he had opened his heart to her, she immediately summoned the Philistine lord, saying, "Come up this time, for he has opened his heart to me." So the Philistine lord came up to her, bringing the money with them. She is pursuing money. They promised her money to betray someone. Now when she did the job, they give her money back. What can we learn from the example of Delilah? Because after that, they never mentioned to Delilah in the Bible anymore. Today, everybody is looking for happiness, and so many people think that by having money, they can find this happiness. However, that's not true. It's not true, because we can find happiness just by controlling our thought and rely with Jehovah. Because happiness doesn't depend on outward conditions; it depends on inner conditions. If it's not what you have or who you are or what you are doing that can make you be happy or unhappy, but it's what you think you have and how you rely on Jehovah that's going to make you happy. From the example of Delilah that we just see now, and by reading Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20 to 21, we can say that no matter how educated you are, or how much money you have, if you don't rely on Jehovah, you're not rich or you're not educated. So the Bible even says in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10, that for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And by reaching out this love, some people have wandered and first stabled themselves with any pain. So we have to take a lesson not to love more money, because it can lead us to betray our brothers and sisters.